What's going down, my Pazonos? Welcome back to a brand new special video. In today's video, we got a little bit of a special little video today. Today we're going to be discussing a very important topic about Danganronpa, and it's something that not a lot of people admittedly talk about for some weird random reason. I thought that more people would be honestly talking about this just because of like the idea of the how this person did this and how the hell did it even happen. Like, it just begs so many questions that I'm surprised that people really aren't really thinking about this. And of course, you guys can already see the title. This video is going to be me discussing how did everyone lose their school memories in Danganronpa 1, and by extension Danganronpa 2, and just a little bit of V3, but then again, V3's shit, so I'm not even really going to be talking about that. Now, I don't know what it is. Like I said before, I have no idea why I'm so interested in this topic, but I honestly do think it's a little bit fascinating on like how Junko, this ultimate despair girl, the ultimate analysis, the ultimate like basically everything, like she is so good at manipulating everyone and everything into doing anything that she basically says. And also by extension, she's also really much in the know about how to do, I guess, stuff like, I don't know, like in Ultra Despair Girls freaking rob the radio frequencies or the towers or whatever the fuck they're called and broadcast whatever the hell she wants and knock down like radio waves. Like, it's so freaking crazy, like some of the stuff that Junko does. But seriously, one of the craziest things that she's ever done is just basically suppress everyone's school life memories. Now, it's implied that after Danganronpa 1, everyone was able to actually regain their school life memories, which, you know, thank God, but also not because of the fact that I think that just kind of made the killings even worse to bear, honestly. I don't know why they didn't build upon that in Danganronpa 3, but whatever. Anyway, so how in the hell did Junko actually make everyone lose their memories? Now, it's basically implied that she either did some type of brainwashing, interfere with their brains or something like that, did some crazy magician type shit. But unfortunately, for some reason, apparently there is no stated fact on how Junko actually interfered with their memories. In fact, a lot of people say that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because, I mean, Kodaka isn't really much into like stuff like that. You know, it's about like what actually comes after that and not so much how that actually happened. But obviously, this video isn't about that. We're talking about how the hell did she do it. Now, the first thing that she could have possibly did was actually interfere with their brains. Something like that. Did some like neurological surgery or something like that. Now, there is something in Danganronpa V3 where, you know that all the characters' memories were wiped by using like this thing that was placed on their heads, and basically they lost all their memories of them being like normal people, and they were injected with all these like ultimate talents, and that's the reason why V3's shit. But that's the reason why everybody doesn't remember their normal lives and everybody only knows their ultimate talents and all other stuff. Now, this could have possibly happened with Danganronpa 1 and 2 by extension, and that definitely kind of happened with Danganronpa 2, even though they only place things on their heads for their Neo World program, which is basically like virtual reality. But in Danganronpa 1, it's never really implied that's actually what actually happened, so it's more in line with some type of like surgery or something, or some type of magic ability. Now, as far as I know, no type of magic, no type of Dragon Ball, Naruto, fucking God using spirit type shit, none of that actually exists in the Danganronpa franchise, and I'm not even sure if like supernatural forces exist in the Danganronpa series at all. I mean, you have Hero, who is the ultimate clairvoyant and everything, that deals with some type of supernatural stuff, but that only works about like 30% of the time, even though apparently it's a lot better than a whole lot of clairvoyance in the world, apparently. But at the end of the day, I heavily doubt that it has something to do with some type of supernatural magic force or whatever. Even though that would be really cool, but that would be way too overpowered for someone like Junko, and frankly, at that point, it'd be just like, holy shit, this girl can freaking mess with the supernatural? What the hell? And honestly, at that point, she would be one of the most overpowered beings in all of fiction, and honestly, she could be up there with fucking, I don't know, fucking some Dragon Ball villain, Naruto villain, maybe. Hell, she might even start the next Shinobi World War. So, with all that being said, this begs the question on how the hell did that actually happen? How the hell did everybody lose their memories? and it's implied to be brain surgery or something of the sort. You see, there's this novel called Danganronpa 0, and basically what it is actually what happened before Danganronpa 1. What was the events that led up to Danganronpa 1, and it's also like a side story, but it really isn't at the same time because it actually does deal with stuff that does happen in the Danganronpa series that does, you know, take place in the main timeline. I mean, at the same time, you could say that Danganronpa Another Episode is the same thing, but I wouldn't say that because it, you know, actually does deal with the main timeline type stuff. But anyway, so what it actually is at the end of the day is memory manipulation, and all of this is employed by Yasuki Matsuda. I don't know fucking Yasuke. I don't fucking know how to say this name. Whatever. I'm not that much of a weeb. I'm gonna be reading this from the Danganronpa wiki because of the fact that I feel like they actually sum this up pretty nicely. As an extension of his ultimate neurologist abilities, Yasuke's research led him to develop an experimental treatment that allows him to repress a person's memories from a specific time period. It was thanks to this research, along with the efforts of Chihiro Fujisaki, Gecko Gahara, fucking these names, and others, that the Neo World program was able to come to fruition. But not only that, Yasuke is actually first seen using this technique on Junko, who he attempted to protect by modifying her memories and hiding her behind an alternate identity, Ryoko. During its experimental stages, Ryoko had to constantly receive treatments, quote unquote, from Yasuke in order for the memory erasure to not wear off. Unfortunately, it does, and Junko regains her memories, killing Yasuke in a fit of despair. After his death, Junko steals Yasuke's research, which she would later perfect and use on the 78th class in order to instigate the killing school life. And that's pretty much it. Like, at the end of the day, she basically just did some memory manipulation using the brain or some type of neurological surgery or something like that, and was able to suppress everybody's memories. Now, of course, this wiki says that it was perfected, quote unquote, but I honestly disagree with this because, for one, in the experimental stages, I know it was the experimental stages, but Junko actually had to keep getting treatment so her memories wouldn't resurface. And it's actually shown in Danganronpa 1 that some of these repressed memories actually did come back to Makoto and everybody else, and people actually felt a sense of deja vu sometimes throughout the game of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So in all honesty, I don't think it was really perfected. It was probably more fine-tuned, but honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, there is going to be some type of memory resurfacing, because technically, I don't think that you can just, you know, I guess, like, repress somebody's memories completely. I think it has something more to do than just the brain just having all those memories. It probably has something to do with their spirit as well. But anyways, guys, with that being said, that is basically how Junko actually erased everybody's memories in Danganronpa 1, and by extension Danganronpa 2, and I guess you could say V3, but oh yeah, we're gonna talk about V3 someday. I'm telling you right now, we're going to talk about that game. I'm not sure how, but if you guys want me to talk about anything in the Danganronpa series, then leave in the comment section down below, and I'll see if I can make a video on it. Obviously, I can't make a freaking video about how Makoto's shoes are red. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Just these shoes are red, bro. But yes, guys, with that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. I really did like actually recording and like editing this video, so I hope you guys like this video and appreciate, I guess, you know, this video. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, and if y'all like what you saw and you want to see more, then why not subscribe to the channel? I have a Twitter, which is KamyKam77, which you guys should follow, as well as a Discord, link in the description down below. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good night or day whenever you're all watching this, and as always, hasta